You, what's happening? What's up? What's up, people? You got absolutely nobody. That's what I get for not doing the show last week. Need to dispose of. Oh, actually, there's four people. Who's here? The week Ravens. What's up, man? The week Ravens. What's up, man? What's happening? Ooh, what's the show comments on stage? I've never seen that. Okay. So, I got them. I was watching Dangerfield. Oh my God. Apparently, I wasn't actually watching. I was listening at one point, and apparently Paca yawned. And Dangerfield called him out on it. It was funny, man. I almost fell on the floor. That shit was funny. He's like, "Did you just yawn?" That shit was funny. What's up, Bass? I don't know if retarded AJ's going to show up. Probably pop up in 2 seconds. So I hit 1.1 million on Dr. K. Spencer Carter is throwing a tantrum. Yeah, you know what kills me about him? The kid contradicts himself. He he asks YouTube, he begs YouTube not to censor him, but he censors you if you go against him. You know what I mean? Kid's an idiot. Because there's one troll making videos about him. Well, I'll tell you what, he ought to appreciate that troll because it's going to get him some attention. He certainly ain't getting attention by himself. I mean, yeah. He's a fucking goofball. He's on the wrong side of everything. Spencer Carter. The wrong side of everything. I got a little spicy with him on Facebook. Let me see if I'm still. I wonder if I'm still listed on him. Spencer Carter. No, it's with a K. I just saw something that said Spencer Carter dating. I knew it. Retard alert. Yeah, there it is. Wait a minute. Spencer Carter dating. I know he ain't never fucked up. Oh, his latest dating information is not really available. Cravers of Spencer Carter, 20 members. Join group. Of course, it hasn't had a fucking post since 5 years. He's almost 40 years old, is he? Who gives a shit? I give a shit. I think he's funny. He's a fucking idiot. He's here, and AJ, you're maybe right there. You know what I mean? Like right. You're battling for head retard. I can send you the link. I have I'm pretty sure I'm fucking. I'm pretty sure I'm on his page. I don't know where the fuck it is now. I could find it. I don't feel like fucking with it. There's the link to his new Facebook. You can't do a link. Let's talk about relevant topics. What, like about how Trump is kicking ass? Trump is kicking your liberal retarded ass. He's talking about going into Baltimore. I hope he does. I think Baltimore's worse than Chicago. Baltimore's bad. Baltimore's really bad. See, and the thing is, if you just go in there for 30 days, them cockroaches will just hide for 30 days. You know, I honestly think in these cities that are disasters, there should be a military presence there all the time, because it's just getting worse. You know, people are dying, innocent people are being killed or robbed. That shit ain't right. He said Chicago, but now he's saying Baltimore. Well, if they go, well, good. I don't think Philly's anywhere near as bad as D.C., Baltimore, or Chicago. It's not. And Trump did say when he campaigned that he was going to send troops to a lot of these cities. He said he was going to get the homeless off the street. What better place to start than D.C.? You know? So what do you think about that, AJ? Don't tell me crime is down in D.C., right? That's what the TV says. Of course, just before Trump put the troops in D.C., a high-level police commander, a D.C. police commander, was suspended for cooking the books on the crime statistics. Right. What's up, Cyberbully? Trump is on a crusade against criminals and commies. Yeah, police state. Well, that's what needs to happen. I mean, the Democrats ain't doing anything to change the shit that goes on in these cities. They're not. They're not doing anything. What's up, Andrew? Ice Cone work alongside AJ, are you aware that most people agree with what Trump's doing? Are you aware of that? I mean, you can kick and scream all you want, but even CNN is admitting the polls that they're doing shows the majority of people support what Trump's doing for immigration and with the cities. And you know what kills me? Like, I saw CNN today said the majority of black people don't like what's going on in DC. And yet every interview I see with a black person in DC supports Trump, right? Doing what he's doing in DC. And it's only the white liberals that don't live there, right? They don't experience the crime. They have no idea what it's like. They're the ones that have the big problem. The progressive assholes that don't live in those neighborhoods. It's just amazing. The 405 freeway doesn't have traffic. Oh, what you mean? What's that in Chicago? I'll tell you what, if you were a younger guy with a clean record and you wanted to get in law enforcement, I should probably hire you. Yeah. I should hire you. I saw this one video. Hold on. So it's one great video. Oh man, I can't find it now. There was protesters throwing rocks at ICE agents off a bridge, and ICE went up on the bridge and fucked them up. There you go. There's something different here. I'm going to tell you. Oh, fuck me.
What they're spewing into the neighborhood is carcinogenous. It will destroy lives.
And they had 3 agents jump on top of me and held me in a cloud of orange tear gas.
And what's the fucking problem? Oh. Fucking.
What they're spewing into the neighborhood is carcinogenous. It will destroy lives.
And they had 3 agents jump on top of me and held me in a cloud of orange tear gas for about 2 minutes.
Good.
Tonight, we're taking a deep dive into clashes between ICE and the community. After months of protests outside the ICE facility in South Portland, we're hearing allegations of gas being.
Oh, fuck. Did I just do that? Hold on, man. God damn it. Jesus Christ. They got to severely punish all these protesters. Oh, come on, man. They got to severely punish any of these people that they arrest that are throwing shit. Oh my God. Why does that keep happening? Oh my fucking God. Oh man, I fucking hate this shit.
From the studio, and a lot of allegations related to the ICE facility just off Macadam.
Yeah, in the past few months, the ICE facility in South Portland has been ground zero for protests against deportations of undocumented immigrants since President Donald Trump took office. And
they need to stop calling them undocumented immigrants. They're illegal aliens. That's what they are.
as you'll see, things have been coming to a boiling point. As you can see, protesters and the folks that work at ICE are not exactly chummy.
I got First Amendment rights and you can't take them away. No matter how many times you brutalize this community, no matter how many times you beat my face to the ground, I will not shut the up.
That voice you just heard, that's protester and veteran Darren Herzberg. He told us about an altercation he had with ICE employees that he says took place about a week ago.
Normally what I like to do is I shout at them from the sidewalk, sometimes the driveway. They yell at us to get
Ooh, he shouts at them. Ooh.
off the driveway. They started putting on their gas masks and everything. That means they're going to come out, and they're going to come out in force. So I usually back up, get off the driveway. I like to lower my volume and talk to them face to face then, because now I got a person I can talk to directly instead of just yelling across the courtyard. So I'm standing there waiting for them to come up to us.
Real effective, you fucking retard.
Agents came out of this side gate here, sprinting, and speared me in the back and knocked me to the ground.
Great, excellent.
Landed on my shoulder, messed up my chest. I'm still having a bit of a hard time breathing.
Next door to the ICE building is the Cottonwood School. They're moving out of there because of what they say are the impacts of ICE tactics.
Well, in terms of our impact, we have been impacted mostly by chemical weapons that are being used against protesters in the vicinity of our school.
So the dumb bitch doesn't have a problem with the protesters. She has a problem with us. Ain't that a bitch?
So daily we were finding munitions on our play yard. We were getting footage in the evenings of green gases and gases being used near our gardens and enveloping our area.
A couple blocks away from the ICE building is where Elle George lives. After about a month of protests, she too is on her way out.
I started experiencing negative effects from all the gases they're using. And my doctor determined that it was medically necessary for me to relocate. I'm disabled, so when things trigger problems in my body, there could be serious consequences.
We've been trying to get a hold of ICE
Get a fucking gas mask like the protesters.
for their side of the story. We asked about the tactics they've used. Thursday afternoon, we asked about the use of gas that allegedly impacted the Cottonwood School. Thursday evening, we reached out about the alleged impacts of gas deployment in the surrounding community, and we haven't heard back. That being said, there's been tension on both sides of the picket line. A few neighbors have been complaining about noise from some protesters. One even filed suit, hoping that the city could crack down on the noise.
Yeah, I just read a thing where a judge ruled in favor of the neighbors.
And according to ICE officials, Border Czar Tom Hammond visited Portland yesterday to let ICE agents know that the federal government has their back. Mayor Keith Wilson and the Portland Police Bureau say they did not organize Hammond's visit. In the studio, Tanvi Verma, K2 News.
Tanvi, thank you.
So they got to say, so the news has to say, in order to protect the police and the mayor, right? They got to say, oh, they didn't organize the visit. Yeah, because you got a bunch of fucking lunatics in Portland. commie lunatics. AJ, if anybody's clueless, it's you, okay? You prove that every show. I mean, please. The word clueless shouldn't come out of your mouth unless you're describing yourself. The Democratic Party is imploding. I mean, they're actually trying to beef up Gavin Newsom. What a fucking pussy Newsom is. And they want to bitch about gerrymandering when they've done it. Like, what the fuck? And they've done it racially to create racial districts. It's just amazing. Rules for thee and not for me. Fucking liberals. Mental illness. I mean, clearly AJ's mentally ill. You see it every stream. And it gets worse. In a 2-hour window, he gets worse. Can you imagine him in everyday life? He probably stuffs 2 pounds of weed up his ass every day at work. A little side hustle for him. Fucking ridiculous. Let's see some more. Let's see some ice kicking ass. All right, this dude, Nick Shirley, he's pretty good. I like this kid. Young kid. Right out there in the fucking, in the thick of things, you know? Oh, come on.
Now that people are trying to block ICE from leaving this place. Shame on you! This is how the sheriff works.
Fucking them up. Look at it.
What you're about to watch is a suspected ICE raid, human trafficking ring raid, drug bust here on the streets of Minneapolis. And this is footage like never seen before and live, raw footage from the streets of Minneapolis. This could cause something similar to 2020 here on the streets of Minneapolis. I'll speak no more and get into the video. What, is it an ICE raid over there?
Oh yeah, big one.
Oh, shoot. I don't know what just happened here. We have an ICE raid. Just broke loose here in Minnesota. What just happened?
They just pepperballed everything.
For what?
I don't fucking know. I don't want to talk to you. Because they're kids.
What just happened?
They just stole people. They just fucking kidnapped people and they drove away. They gave no warrants. They gave no badge numbers. They gave no names. They said, I don't have a name when we asked.
They don't have to, you fucking liberal piece of shit.
And then they fucking threw someone on the ground and took him too. And then in the midst of all that, they shot tear gas with us. We are in the worst AQI that I've seen in my lifetime in this city. And you know who the main contributor to climate change is? The fucking American military industrial complex. And what do? They come out here, they have the audacity to kidnap our neighbors and then to shoot us with tear gas when we decline to consent. Fuck them.
So that
They don't need your consent, you ugly bitch. Why don't you lose some weight? Look, she's promoting trans on her shirt. Oh my God. A triple fuck up. Promoting trans, fat, and liberal.
Just an ICE raid that took place?
What'd you say?
Was that just an ICE raid that took place?
Yes.
How many people did they take?
I don't know. I saw one, and I think more were taken before I arrived, but I don't know.
Yeah. What is this?
Someone get that to the news.
Seriously. This is so fucked up.
The police also started tear gas and pepper spraying the people. You have FBI here in camouflage up here. Have a car right here as well. I don't know how many people they just took, but I was just
This is pretty good. I saw this when it came out. You're going to see some action.
literally driving and hopped out of the car, and this happened.
Our streets! 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 Our streets!
Yo, don't fucking touch her.
Yeah, look at him. He goes up like a hard guy and talks to the ICE agents back. Oh, what a tough guy. That's something AJ would do.
We have people here pushing the cops right here. And now they took them.
Fuck you!
Come on!
Hey, fuck you guys! Fuck you
No! MTV! Hey! We need your fucking protection from these guys! There's a man yourself! Help us!
Oh, now they want protection from the police, right? First they wanted to fund them, then they want protection from the police. Shut the fuck up.
What's going on?
The cops won't fucking protect us from these fucking FBI agents!
An ICE raid has taken place here in Minneapolis. The cops, SWAT team, FBI, whoever's out here has completely taken over the streets, and people have taken to the streets. I don't even know what has happened. I was literally driving, filming a completely separate video, and then I got out of the car because they had taken over this whole entire block. This is happening on the streets. Here you have the police. Right here you have the police right behind me, and you have the FBI, and you have a huge group of another group then you have another group of law enforcement behind us, and then you have everybody chanting our streets.
Our streets!
I'll get you a job.
Listen to this. Listen to this rat-faced motherfucker. He's going to get him a job.
I can get you a job. I can get you a good paying job. I can get you a good paying job. Guns don't belong here. Put the gun down. I'll get you a job. You're fucking hired. Please, man.
This guy's offering FBI guy a job.
Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
All of these people right here are blocking ICE from leaving the street.
They're fucking mental patients. You support all this, AJ, don't you? You fucking idiot. Look at AJ threatening me. Let's do this, bro. I head to New York City to my cousins. I'll head to Philly. Meet you at the halfway house. Ooh. Here's your whole family, AJ.
They're in front of this car, yelling shame on you, not letting.
Liberalism is a mental illness. Look at these motherfuckers. Look at this shit. You got to be mentally ill to do this. You really do. There's something wrong with you mentally.
The police move, the law enforcement move, and here's FBI coming through right now.
Shame on you! For that shit. They won't see if y'all keep doing this bullshit, okay? Okay? You piece of shit. Piece of shit. Bro, Kenny, you shit. Yeah,
Push him, too.
FBI's trying to move. People are pushing the FBI. People are pushing the police. The police aren't having anything to do with it. They're pushing these people around.
Shame
Mental illness. Mental illness.
This could be a whole another start of raids happening and riots happening here inside of Minneapolis. I've never seen anything quite like this. People are throwing stuff at the police. Now people are taking to the streets.
Look at these retarded motherfuckers. And everything they're doing amounts to zero. Watch. Because ICE is going to leave.
Now that people are trying to block ICE from leaving this place, they're throwing garbages here onto the streets, trashing it. They're not going to let the police leave here. People have written here on this law enforcement card, don't come back. You have the Minneapolis police here, you have the sheriff here, you have the FBI, you have ICE here as well. Then on this one it says bitch Nazi right here on the side of this vehicle right here. This is the FBI coming through here today with ICE and the police. All right,
you gotta get back on the line.
Man, you will get out of our streets. This is indigenous land. Never forget it.
How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Yeah, so what happened? What just happened?
I don't know. I was riding by to go to the gym, and then I hear them just yelling ICE, and then this restaurant's closed down. I don't know.
The gym ain't working, honey. She looks like she could lose 30, 40 pounds.
But I know I didn't like what I seen by the energy that's out here.
How many people did they take?
From I seen about 2 people. Yes.
AJ, when you can produce offspring that's done what my daughter's done, then you can talk. Because you're retarded, your children will be retarded, and they'll be idiots and imbeciles. So.
A group right here trying to block the police from leaving once again. They threw out a bunch of garbages. Now people are trying to create a line out here to stop ICE and FBI and the police from leaving.
Out of the neighborhood. Don't kidnap people, you fucks.
Right now, it's your city.
Right. He just dumped trash in the middle of the street in this neighborhood. Oh, yeah, that was smart.
Get the fuck out!
AJ would do.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fucking pigs! You guys are fucking animals! You act like fucking animals! We protect us!
Who's acting like animals? They're throwing trash in the street. They're throwing barricades in the street. Right? They're screaming and yelling like animals. And this stupid bitch is calling law enforcement animals?
We don't need any of you! You fascists!
How do you feel about the police coming through here today?
They're fascists. Quit their goddamn jobs.
Oh, they're fascists. Well, she's a winner for you, AJ. Why don't you go out to Minneapolis and fucking hit it? Didn't you escape out to there, AJ? Didn't you go find a cooking job, and then the old lady got sick of you and sent you back? You drove her nuts in Minneapolis too, where the family hated you.
Then get on the fucking road.
Let them go.
Hey, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Move out right now. Back up.
So these people are putting up a pretty strong wall here. They're not letting people. The police are obviously retaliating. People are pushing back at the police, showing no respect towards the police. People are upset because the ICE did come through here and they did take some illegal immigrants out of here, of the city. What do you got to say to the police officers today?
Get the fuck out. Abolish the police.
These are the same streets where the riots did take place in 2020 after the George Floyd incident.
This is how the sheriff works. This is how this guy works. You don't know the city, fucking dumb fucker.
Go back to Oak River, you pieces of shit.
Now they're throwing more garbage out here into the street to block more people.
AJ, you were a drunken bum. You probably drove the poor woman nuts. That's the reality of it. I mean, you were a complete slapped ass on my channel. And still are. How many beers are you in now? Fucking idiot.
Mike, come back. Bye, Mike. Bye. Bye back.
Look, you had this guy taunting and messing with the police. He's gotten thrown a few times by the police. And he's keeping on going back to him, too. This guy right here just got pushed by the police after he's pushing at them. Police threw him down, and he keeps going after them.
Yeah!
Police are now pepper spraying. They're throwing stuff out here in the streets. They're blocking ICE, blocking the FBI from coming through.
They ain't blocking shit. They ain't blocking shit. Oh, yeah. Look at the asshole.
Fuck you!
People are taking out here to the street. This could be another start of riots here on the streets of Minneapolis. This whole entire, about 3 blocks have been taken over by the people and by ICE and by law enforcement here. And now people are taking to the streets. People are yelling all sorts of things here at the police officers. So the police have left now. People are here on the streets. The police did get out. Looks like they're at another stop though. More people are running. Let's see what happens. Looks like law enforcement made it out on that side. However, there's a bunch of police back here and more people are taken to the streets. People are running towards the police, throwing all sorts of things. You can taste the pepper spray in the air from the cops pepper spraying some of the people that are throwing stuff at them. Probably behind me, there's probably about 1,000 people here on the streets here in Minneapolis right now. What did you guys see happen?
They tried to drag somebody into one of them trucks. The people, when I pulled up, we pulled them out, blocked them off. I don't know if they got anybody, but they need to get the fuck out of here.
All right, we're going back to the main intersection. Looks like the police are clearing it all out of here. This is where the ICE did come through. The streets are clearing out now. People are upset, and all the news crews are here now. We're seeing what's happening here on the ground. Start talking to some of the folks. Must have been a bunch of illegal immigrants here. They came in here and took over. Now you have people out here with Abolish ICE signs, Immigrant Rights Action Committee. Let's see if we can find somebody who's here right at the start of the raid. Your hat says Abolish ICE. How many ICE agents did you see come through here today?
I saw FBI on vests, and I saw Minneapolis police, and I saw Hennepin County Sheriff.
Yeah, because I guess I didn't see anything that said ICE. It was more
Right.
FBI.
Yeah.
So how many people did they take today?
I wasn't here when they took them. Apparently, it was all Quattro Milpas, and I don't know. These guys, some of these folks were here before I got here.
How do you feel about ICE and the FBI coming in here today?
Absolutely bullshit.
I just heard you say this isn't Nazi Germany.
Yeah, this isn't Nazi Germany. These people are our friends, our neighbors. Hell, they probably bought tacos from you yesterday, and now they're here. They don't even have a reason to detain them, and they're grabbing them.
That's all these progressive cunts do is lie. That's all they do. And look at her. What's she, about 40 pounds overweight, 50?
They're not even checking their credentials. They could be legal. They could be illegal. Quite frankly, I don't care, but they care, so they should do it properly, if they're going to do it at all.
No, we care, you fucking fat bitch.
Which I don't think they should.
And do you think they should go out with do you think they should carry through the mass deportations with all the illegal immigrants?
No, not at all. I think they should, maybe like they say, look for the people who are committing felonies, and that would be more white people here than Hispanic people. So go after them, the violent criminals, not the masses.
And say they did come out here and they did do the research and they did find that there were some criminals here, illegal criminals. Would you support the raid then?
I would support individual due process of individuals. Yes. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, ma'am. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
I am on a Shinabe. My Mexican brothers and sisters have as much as right as I do to these lands.
Right on. Come here. Let's get over to safety, okay?
Fuck the feds! Fuck the feds!
Get out of the street, you fucking lunatic. Fucking beaner.
Fuck the feds!
This guy's here in the middle of the street in the intersection. Green lights, red lights. We're in the middle. Were you here when the raid took place?
Nah, but I heard about it.
How many people did you hear they took?
I ain't hear shit about who they took or what, but fuck them bitches.
I got a question for you guys watching this video right now. If you're one of the police officers and you're getting pushed at by the protesters, do you have the right to push them back and do whatever you want as far as protecting yourself or not? Yeah, who came through here today?
Of course you do. Nick, why would you even ask that question?
Everybody. National Guard, DEA, FBI, Homeland Security, sheriffs, police. They brought everyone.
So what kind of raid was it?
See him going back and forth? He's fucking illegal too, this prick.
I mean, I don't want to say much, right? But I know a lot of owners here are involved in shady
He don't want to say much. Yeah, because he's illegal too.
stuff, so maybe they were involved too.
So do you think it was more than just the ICE raid?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, DEA doesn't just show up for ICE for raids like that.
So it could have been an ICE raid, also DHS. You had DHS, you had FBI
I mean, I
here.
think ICE was just here because they're Mexican owners. I think that's why ICE was here. But DEA, Homeland Security, FBI, they don't just show up for anything, right? DEA specifically only shows up when it's drug related. Homeland Security, I mean.
So we had the DEA here as well.
Yeah, everyone was there.
So it was more likely that it was an ICE raid, drug bust. There's a lot of things that could have been taking place here.
Because when I got here, it was all controlled in that area, in that block. And then like 20 minutes ago, that's when it started getting into full-on chaos. They were rolling on the street. People were throwing trash bins, cones, all this stuff. From what I was seeing, right, it wasn't just ICE. You had.
And where are we at right now here in Minneapolis?
We're on the corner of Lake and Bloomington. This building here, Mercado Central. But it all happened in that restaurant, Las Cuatro Milpas. That's where it all happened. That's when I showed up. They were inside mainly that whole block area over there. But
so the DEA, ICE, whoever it was, FBI went inside of that restaurant right there.
Yeah, when I got here, they're already inside. They were like pulling people out. I couldn't say how many people they brought out, but they brought out people.
So it very well could have just been a drug bust inside of that restaurant.
It could have been, yeah, or it could have been like money laundering, stuff like that. But it wasn't just an ICE raid. That's for sure. I can say that for sure.
And we just got all that information from that police officer. So this could have been an ICE raid, a drug raid, a human trafficking raid. Could have been all of the above because you had FBI here, you had DHS, you had DEA here, you had the police here, and you also had ICE here.
And these retards are out fucking with law enforcement. It's a shame there weren't enough police there to just start locking them up. Zip tie them, throw them down on the ground, put your foot on their neck, and start piling them in fucking cruisers.
Outside of and it sounds like it all took place here outside of this restaurant here, Las Cuatro Milpas. So there must have been something shady going on inside of here to bring all that law enforcement here, and now people are taking to the streets. There's a lot of people out here. This could have been more than just an ICE raid.
Yeah, I mean, the people think it's nice. I'm not too sure. The one officer, FBI, said it's on the website, it's a warrant for like human trafficking and stuff. But people are saying it's ICE, and ICE was here. They just kind of left.
What's up, man?
Went that way, the other went that way.
So there could have just been a huge drug bust inside of this restaurant right here.
It could have, and it could have been an ICE, but I'm not too sure.
Could have been all three of them.
It really could have. If it was ICE, then, it's sad. But I'm not too sure. I can't speak on it because I was just here for DoorDash, and then I showed up, and I couldn't get my order because, people blocking it off.
You ever have to move cocaine through this restaurant?
No comment.
Wow, so it could have been everything here. So all of these people, the news hasn't broken yet.
Yeah, no comment. Yeah.
Here on the streets, all these people could be wrong in their misconceptions as to what actually happened. It could have just been a drug raid inside that restaurant right there. It could have just been a drug bust inside that restaurant right there. We don't really have anything confirmed. Some people did say they did see some people taking people in the cars and the vehicles, but it could have just been a massive drug raid here on the streets of Minneapolis. You were here when it first started?
Yeah.
So what happened?
Basically, the FBI raided Las Cuatro Milpas, and they put yellow tape all around. And basically, the crowd grew, and we tried to get them out until nobody got arrested. Apparently, nobody did get arrested. One person in the crowd did get let go after they got arrested, and now we're taking over the streets.
Say it does come out that there was like a drug bust or a human trafficking raid right there. Would that be something you'd be in support of?
I feel like that's never good, but at the same time,
all these people have mental problems. There's no doubt about it. This kind of behavior is mental.
Targeting immigrants at this point on the corner of Lake Bloomington, which is already a very a hurt neighborhood, with the homelessness, the drug epidemic, all that. And I don't understand why we're targeting and taking tanks for a restaurant when apparently nobody got arrested. So obviously it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? So tanks weren't needed, guns weren't needed, and why are they intimidating the crowd? I think they are not using de-escalation tactics; they're using threatening tactics.
Intimidate the crowd. The crowd was trying to intimidate this. Here's another one, 40, 50 pounds overweight. Shut the fuck up.
At this point, and so I see why I tighten up, because you can't tell police how people react to seeing guns in their face. Because when you see a gun in your face, that's your life flashing before your eyes. So that's just how I see it. Yeah.
Because none of them put a gun in anybody's face, you fat fucking degenerate.
And if it was a human trafficking raid, you hope they'd go through with that, right?
Yeah.
And get rid of the human traffickers.
Of course.
And the drug raid. So a lot of these people, they might not even know what so a lot of these people out here might not even know what they're protesting about right now. If it was just a drug raid.
I think they're mostly just protesting the government and the police as a whole, because we're seeing time after time, our communities getting raided. So really what we're protesting is that in general. We're not really, it's more than just this place that got raided. It's how they're treating our people as a community. And that's what we're trying to get attention to.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate your opinion and your info on what happened today.
Trump Street.
Whole street!
Trump Street!
Ours! Yours and mine! That's what I said! Hey, let him do! I'm a veteran. I love you guys!
Look at this shit, blocking the fucking street. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Now the people have taken over the intersection. People are trying to come through right now. No one's able to get through. Sounds like it was either an ICE raid, drug raid, human trafficking raid. Nobody really knows at this point until further news comes out. But that was crazy here on the streets of Minneapolis. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.
Wow. Wow. Can you imagine a hot August night? Well, you know, she would be all right in the winter if you could like make clones of her, because she gives off a lot of body heat. So you could put like one of her in each corner of your apartment or your room and save money on heat. Yeah, you know, I think that dude, Nick, one of these liberals are going to fuck him up. They're going to hit him in the head with something. They're going to hit him in the head. He should wear some kind of helmet or something. Because they're famous for that, sneaking you with a battery in a sock or something. Yeah, you know. I mean, he's gotten lucky so far. Hell, I've been in some sticky situations with these liberal fucking clowns. You know? And the women seem to be worse than the men. You know what I mean? The women are more nuttier than the men. Is KJ still here? There he is. Well, I got to head down to the beach in a bit. My friend from All About Queers is here on vacation. Okay. You're going to go see your LGBT A, B, C, D, E, F, G friend? Okay. All right. He's probably got half a case of fucking Steel Reserve for him and his buddy, his friend. If we promise to meet you, miss you, AJ, will you leave now? Yeah, Albuquerque, yeah. Yeah, we know. Yeah, ABQ, that's code for homosexual. How long have I known AJ? Christ, it's got to be 4 years. Well, as long as the video, the Dr. K video I did, which, by the way, has 1.1 million views now. It was at 1 million for a while. It's a woman, dude. Nah. If it has a dick, it's not a woman. Remember, AJ, I know you have a tough time with that. Well, we can be confident that you won't fuck it. Yeah. You believe women can have dicks, but you won't fuck them. So I mean, that's half a win, I guess. Fucking retard. ABQ. Yeah. All but queer. ABQ. But she's just my friend. Oh, a threesome. Huh. Jesus Christ, AJ. You're a little spicy over there, ain't you? And her husband. Huh. Jesus Christ. And they think politically like you do, right? Joe Biden was a great man. But she's just my friend. Like the Pakistani orphan girl hiding under the floorboards. You probably gave a couple grand to. And can't give me $5, you fucking piece of shit. So Linda said Nick Shirley channel is really good. He goes, ever read great videos from El Salvador, including the prisons? Yeah, he actually, I think he actually interviewed the warden of the prison, and I think he might even got an interview with the president. Pam Blondie the other day before the ride along with the marshals. Yeah. Do they believe men can become women, AJ? Or are they two trans people? Because God only knows with you. Yeah. Yeah, I was in some hairy situations with protesters when I did the when Trump first came to Philly in his first term. I went down there with a sign and said liberalism is a mental disease. Oh man, they fucking circled me. The cops were protecting me. They, towards the end they start yelling, "Shame, shame, shame." I had some Ukrainian ladies standing with me, saying these people have no idea what's coming to them. I'm from Ukraine, very corrupt. Yeah, and then what does the United States do? Eggs Ukraine into, trying to get in NATO. And and I guess Putin was supposed to do nothing to let them do it, right? Let's find some more of them videos. I like them fucking protest videos. See how much of a retard they are.
An intense standoff. Good evening, everybody. You're watching LA Live News Tonight. Thanks for being with us. I'm Marla Tejas.
I'm Christine Devine. New tonight, federal agents clash with protesters during an ICE raid at a Ventura County cannabis farm.
The operation at Glass House Farms near Camarillo today turned chaotic. Fox 11's Ed Lascos live there with very latest tonight. Ed, has it quieted down at all?
Yeah. Well, let's give you a look real quick, Marla, with Frank, give you an idea. This is Laguna Road here. It's the cross off Las Posas. This is a motorcade of some of the workers from Glass House Farms leaving, trying to talk to some of them. They were saying they were told by a lot of the folks inside not to say anything. These are the folks, obviously, who haven't been detained by the federal agents as part of this latest immigration raid. And the crowd offering support here, clapping to a lot of the folks going by. But all of this has been playing out hour by hour. A tense situation targeting this legalized, and I say it's legalized here in California, a marijuana growing facility, a large sprawling complex here in the heart of Ventura County's farming district. In any event, tensions rising here. Look at some of this standoff from earlier. Watch. Yeah, very tense situation here as the federal agents moved in around noontime, and then the protesters moved in to not let it be so easy as it all went down, yelling at them, trying to make it difficult, trying to block some of the military vehicles going through. Federal agents responding with gas, apparent tear gas. Also, some of the protesters saying they were hit with some paintballs, rubber bullets going through. For their part, some of the video also showed some of the agents also ducking some water bottles and rocks being thrown at them by the protesters. So a very tense situation here as Glass House Farms, the target of this immigration raid, as a federal warrant had the agents move in here to not target the farm because of the marijuana situation, again, legal in California, but targeting them, alleging they are housing illegal aliens. That brought the confrontation, and that brought a...
Yeah. Yeah, how many illegals are at your place? Oh, I would pay to see you going out in handcuffs. We detained this man because he didn't brush his hair. Where's my due process?
A lot of relatives here from workers inside worried about what's been happening. Listen to their response.
There are hundreds of people who work at this Glass House facility. From what I last heard is that maybe somewhere around like 40 or 50. I did see vans, white vans, exit this morning, and we have seen multiple ICE vans leaving through multiple dirt roads that can be carrying up to more than 50 people at this point.
We're all illegals. If they come for one of us, they come for all of us, you know. And this is, you think about...
Then you all got to go. Another one that needs to lose some weight.
The U.S. stole the land from Mexico.
Yeah, we stole it. Yeah, that must be it. We stole it. You fought a war and lost, you dumb bitch. Lose some weight.
You know, why do people come here from all over the world? Because the U.S. messed up their country more than it has done here. These are human beings, you know. Trump and the regime are...
Really? I thought they were Martians. They're humans?
Going after people with no due process, you know, without the rule of law. They're just kidnapping people, and now they're sending them to foreign countries and concentration camps like Alligator Alcatraz.
And just some of the reaction that's playing out here as this standoff goes on. From Skyfox, we had a view of, looked like dozens of the workers from inside this farm that were being detained, evidently lined up one by one, waiting to be moved out, processed. We also have a lot of first responders from Ventura County here, making sure no one gets hurt. There's been some shoving. There was actually an incident earlier where we come back out live. One of the folks in the area came by. It was a man, and he was supporting ICE, and he was met with the crowd. They kind of roughed him up basically, and he ran off. Had no choice. But tension's very high here as this group leaves. Again, some of the workers from the
the U.S. stole the land. Yeah. Rich, they contribute more than you do. Fucking retard. Richie, come. I want you to come on with AJ. All right. I want you to come on with AJ. Here. Come on, AJ, you fucking retard. I want AJ and Richie to come on, so my brother can shred you, AJ, because you're a moron. And once again, you're getting dumber as the stream goes on. Just dumber. I'm going to the beach, bro. Yeah. You're going to a fucking gay bathhouse. Is he serious shit? AJ's a moron. Well, I mean, if you can call that serious. I mean, he thinks men can become women, but he won't fuck them. And when I asked him why he won't fuck them, it took me half an hour to get it out. But what did he say? Because I'm not into that. Into what? So you think somebody with a dick can become a woman, but you won't fuck said woman. So you really don't believe men can become women. That's how mental this motherfucker is. I mean, I would have more respect for you if you said, you know, yeah, I believe men can become women and, you know, I'll fuck them.
What's up, guys?
Come on,
What's
AJ,
up?
so you can get beat up before you go down the beach.
Wow, I got it.
You won't need a suntan because my brother will tan your ass.
That's pretty funny. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
All right, I got a new mic, first time. I christened it on your show. Yeah, I was out in the sun a lot today. See, we're Irish, my brother and I, and we don't tan. We have that curse where we just sunburn, and a week later we're as white as our ass all over again.
I
What's
tan.
that?
I tan.
All right.
See my arm?
Yeah, that's not a tan, Jim.
Yes, it is. My arm is tan compared to the rest of me, but I don't take my shirt off and I wear long pants.
I've had cancer twice on this arm. You know why? I mean, literally, I had cancer. I had to have removed. You can see like some of the spots where they burned them off with lasers because I drive like this with my arm on the fucking door, and the sun hits it all the time.
Remember the old man not wearing a hat?
Yeah. That cost him a big ass chunk of his forehead.
Oh,
Remember that?
dude, he come into one day, Rich, when they cut the hole in his head. He's like, he's sitting down, he's shaking his head. I said, "What's wrong?" He's like, "I got a fucking hole in my head." I just started.
Dad, you need that like you need another hole in your head.
I'm
Shut
like,
the fuck up.
I'm like, well, Dad, at least you ain't dead. And he used to say that too. Yeah, I need a hole in my head. Yeah, he used to say that shit.
I need that like I need another hole in my head. Yeah, that was
Then
his
he gets
famous
a hole
line.
in his head.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
What's up, Anglo?
So Richie, on Dangerfield today, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not really watching, but I'm listening, right?
Yeah.
And I hear Dangerfield say to Packett, "Did you just yawn?"
Did he really?
I almost fell on the fucking floor.
Oh, that's funny,
I
man.
almost fell on the floor.
That's awesome.
Shit, that shit was funny, man. He's like, "No, you're allowed to yawn. You're allowed to be tired." That shit was funny, man. Oh my God, that was funny. I'm going to the beach, bro. Yeah, with ABQ. He tried to clean it up and say it was from Albuquerque, Richie.
Yeah.
Yeah. ABQ, LB, LGBT, plus and Q.
You heard about Jimmy? You heard about Colorado, right?
What happened?
That's my video tonight.
What
Colorado, Jimmy. First of all, the Democrats in Colorado are out of their fucking minds. Remember, Jim, this is the end of August 2025, and these assholes just passed a law that said that you could go to jail and be fined if you mispronounce someone's pronouns. They're still doing that shit. Now, I read something else that said that, but I haven't confirmed it yet. But something else I read said that they removed the jail time provision from in the final version of the bill. I don't know, because everybody's reporting it's still in there. But either way, you can't compel someone for speech. You can't. They're going to lose. But Jimmy, these are the same assholes that tried to. They were the first ones to try to get Trump off the ballot for that stupid argument of the insurrection clause in the 14th Amendment. Jimmy, they're just fucking nuts. These people.
They're mentally ill.
Democrats out there, Jimmy, the Democrats out there, they're just fucking nuts. And you know what? We have to slam that shit every chance we get, because that's how it got so bad under Biden, because people just went, let them live and let. No. You can do whatever the fuck you want, but you can't force me to do whatever the fuck you want. You can't do that shit. No. You're not going to force me to follow your mental illness and enable it. It's not happening.
Fucking ridiculous.
Right. All right, dude, I got to go. AJ's a pussy. He doesn't want to come on. I'll talk to you later, everybody.
All right.
See you.
You heard it here. AJ's a pussy. AJ's a pussy. He's a pussy on the beach with his gay friends, with his transgender couple, ABQ. ABQ. So I was on his couch when he was doing the Friday stream. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. Let me see if I can find some more fights with ICE. We got a lot of shorts. And I hate playing in fucking shorts. It's hard to get the shorts going.
The breaking news, the protests here in Los Angeles, where we are anticipating a decision any minute regarding a curfew here in Los Angeles, which would take effect tonight as darkness falls where we are. So as we anticipate that decision coming any moment, clear that the mayor of Los Angeles supports it, we've got live pictures of protesters in New York and Chicago filling the streets. In fact, new video just into out front of a car in Chicago moving through a protest. It appeared to push a few sign holders there in the protest in Chicago before then speeding away. So unclear exactly what we were seeing there. Also, large protests underway in New York City, protesting Trump's deportation and the use of ICE officers with those ICE raids. Shimon Prokupecz is out front in New York City. Whitney Wild is out front in Chicago. I want to begin, though, with you, Shimon, in New York. And what are you seeing?
No, I think this was a couple months ago. I'm unsure.
Seeing there.
Aaron, one of the largest protests that this city has seen in quite some time. This protest has stretched for blocks from each side of the avenues, from 6th Avenue. We're now on Hudson Street, and we've been going for about nearly 2 hours. And you can see people are holding signs saying ICE out of New York City. We've seen flags of Mexico. We've seen the Palestinian.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. Did that shit again. Fucking stupid shit. Bam. Bam. Bring it right back.
Concerns that people here in New York City have. Also, they all first gathered at around 5 o'clock Eastern here at Foley Square, which is right outside the federal building and ICE offices. And they then marched for about several blocks, and then they veered off onto another street, Varick Street, where there are more ICE offices and the immigration courts. And they stood there for several minutes chanting and getting together, and all of the traffic in the area was completely shut down. And it was the first time that we had seen the NYPD start to mobilize, start to gather to try and figure out how to get the street back open. But the demonstrators here left, and this is where we are now on Hudson Street. We are now marching towards a park where they plan on stopping, and we'll see if that continues. But what is so significant here, Aaron, certainly I've covered a lot of protests here the last several years. This is one of the largest demonstrations, certainly, that we've had here in New York City. As for the NYPD, they are letting them. They are allowing them to take over the streets, to march. Of course, the goal is to have them essentially tire out and then stop. But we're not seeing any kind of show of force. We're not even seeing NYPD in the middle of the crowd. Most of them, when they do appear, they're on the outside of the group, and they're just allowing them to continue now to march. And they've been going for well over 2 hours now, Aaron.
All right, Shimon, thank you very much. Going to be covering this from New York tonight. And let's go to Chicago, where Whitney Wild has been covering the protest there. Whitney, we saw that video of the car just moments ago, but what are you seeing where you are right now?
Well, we're here at the Federal Plaza. This is right outside the federal courthouse here in downtown Chicago. This is a really common place where people protest. It's quiet at the moment, Aaron, but this is where that very large protest had stepped off.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I fucked up. New York City. Yeah. Well, they said it was the biggest protest, but earlier in the broadcast it said hundreds on the street. Yeah. What's there, like 8 million people there or something? 6, 7, 8 million people, and a couple hundred people on the street, and they act like it's fucking fucking ridiculous, man. See, they got to start locking these protesters up en masse. You know what I mean? Like, you know. You start getting in the way of vehicles and all, you got to get locked up. And you got to start, they got to start giving them serious time. Not a fine. You go to prison at least a year. Look at David Pakman. J.D. Vance collapses in public fiasco. Now, I don't even have to watch that to know that that's bullshit. J.D. Vance didn't collapse. It's fucking ridiculous. Trying to see something here. I'm gonna get something. Okay. The U.S. Border Patrol is hiring. Who didn't? What the fuck are you talking about? You're not right in the head, Jimmy. I know all these liberals. It's ridiculous. How do you support people that came here illegally? Well, why should citizens have to pay for illegal aliens? Why? They treat these illegals better than poor people, better than black people, better than Puerto Rican, better than white people. Shit. I mean, that you be white and go somewhere and not have nothing, and see what happens. Yeah, you're hitting the skids real quick. These motherfuckers come over, they put them up in a nice hotel. They basically get their meals served to them, laundry service, Uber, all kind of shit. Now there's a where was that? They made it a law that is it in Portland? I forget, but it might be in Chicago. But so they're saying they have 60,000 hotel rooms, and at any given time, 20,000 of them. When it gets to when they have 20,000, well, no, at any time they have roughly 20,000 open rooms. So they're trying to pass this law to where the hotels have to give them a count of how many empty rooms they got every day so they can put illegals next to them. Yeah. So they can put migrants and drug addicts and all kind of shit. So you go spend a few $100s for a hotel and you got some fucking goofball next to you, right? Yeah, AJ bitched on the debate. Yeah, he skipped down to the beach for 6 minutes. Yeah, that's what happened. New York City's a fucking shithole, AJ. What the fuck are you talking about? It's a shithole. And wait till that fucking Mondami becomes mayor. Oh. But the mainstream media will back them up no matter what happens. No matter what happens, they'll twist it up. I mean, you would think the Democratic Party would have learned from Trump winning the presidency. You think they would, become a little more moderate, maybe go more to the center. Nope. It's full steam ahead with the fucking mental illness. Hey, AJ, who the fuck? You can't afford a 4-star hotel either. Oh, yeah, you were on the phone. Oh, yeah. My brother would have fucking eviscerated you. Oh man, what the fuck? I'm trying to find something. Fuck me. The Bolton raid is the first of many. Let me see. Fauci get raided. Clinton, Obama. They got to raid Obama. Well, let's see if this is.
No tengo nada. Get out of the car now. Get out. Stop playing games. Get out of the car.
All right, can you just? Oh no, listen. We just came here to assist. Obviously, we had nothing to do with this.
We got our rights, please.
This takes place in Rochester, New York. Rochester PD is on the scene assisting immigration officers with what is suspected to be several illegal immigrants in a red van.
Yes,
Can you please just go.
Hold on a second. We're called here because of this government thing.
Yeah, but
So
they're not criminals.
I know, no one's saying. I'm just here to help. The issue is, it sounds like they need him to come out of the car, and him closing the door and doing all this.
They come to Batavia.
Okay, but now you're going to have a lot of officers on scene because they asked us to come 77, which means lights and sirens. So look at all these cars now coming. All he has to do is get out of the vehicle. Either way, in the end, he's going to have to come out. I would rather do it without force.
Criminals, please. We are right.
Okay, but they've decided that whatever their situation is, that he needs to get out of the vehicle, and they're going to take him to wherever they got to go. Him doing what he's doing is just causing a big scene and causing a lot worse.
The men in the van are refusing to exit the vehicle, which is what caused RPD to be called onto the scene by the immigration agents. It's believed that a neighbor or resident of Rochester reported this van to ICE.
So here's what's going to happen. If he doesn't get out of the car, we're going to break the window and drag him out. No one wants to do that.
I don't have any money for
Just watch these guys. All right, but so that may make you upset. Well, here's the issue. Whatever their situation is, they're going to ask him to come out of the vehicle. Instead of yelling at him.
nobody. And I'm f***ing criminal.
Open the door.
Like if they got
Open the door now.
Let me talk to my husband.
Back up. Come out of the car. Dale. You understand me? Dale.
I'm a woman. I don't care. I just did.
The woman said the police or ICE agents aren't allowed to touch her because she is a woman, and they seem to disagree with that statement. Regardless of race, nationality, creed, or sex, if you interfere with police or federal agents, they will likely detain you.
Dale.
Cut it off. Fucking, I'm not
Leave it.
Shit.
All right, I know you. Okay.
Back up.
Can you back up?
I just want to
Back up, please. Just
why are you pushing me
Take it
hard?
back up. Take it back up.
No pele. Get back. What are you doing? What the f you want to do? Let me put handcuffs and get back.
Just please get back.
It's okay. Just get out. It's no big deal. Okay. People back here.
Yeah, Mi hermano, no se lo lleve. He's okay. He's okay. No se lleven a mi hermano, por favor. You're all right. Get out. Mi hermano, no se lo lleve. No se lo lleve. Not going anywhere. No me dejo, no. Come to open the door.
I don't want to go back to Mexico. I don't want to go back to Mexico. Get the fuck out.
Back there. Open the door. Open the door now. No se lo lleve, por favor. No se lleve a mi hermano. No tengo nada. Get out of the car now. Get out. Stop playing games. Get out of the car. Your hands by your back. I'm gonna. Hey, vuelta a salir.
Look at him.
Open the door.
Living in there.
All right. ¿Por qué me hacen eso? Negate, hermano.
You guys got is there more people back there? No. No, this is good.
Hermano. Mi hermano. No. No tengo nada.
They're finishing out, so come back. Is everyone else back there? Nope. No. Your choice. Hey, dear. Dear, you're just gonna have to move your car real quick.
Friends involved in this, like my nephew.
Your what?
My nephew is here.
Okay, can you
So
just
I just wanted to talk. Oh, where do you want me to put my car?
Oh, just yeah, you just gotta park like on the road or right in the parking lot or something. Okay.
Get in the car. Get in the car. You're gonna get in the car and follow them. Get in the car.
Well, you can't follow it. It's an emergency vehicle. We're gonna stop you then.
Mom, get in the car and follow them.
You can't follow them.
I will follow you, and I don't care if I get a charge.
While there may not be a single law that says it is illegal to follow a police car, the act of doing so is exceptionally risky and will almost certainly lead to you being charged with one or more crimes. Law enforcement officers are trained to view such an action as a potential threat, and your behavior will be interpreted in the worst possible light for their safety and the security of the detainee. While you might not find a statute explicitly forbidding the act, it is de facto illegal because it will almost invariably involve breaking other serious laws.
Okay, then come here.
No.
Come here.
No.
What's your ID? I need your ID then.
I don't have an ID on me.
I'm not doing this. Okay.
I don't care. I don't care. So, I don't care what you're doing and what you're not doing.
Are they all in that?
Yes, they are all in that car. I saw his dad in that car and my Maria.
I need to be quiet.
Give me a second.
They're going to go to Batavia processing detention facility. You're not going to go out in there. There's going to be a kiosk. You can't get past a certain point. You understand? There'll be visitation and stuff like that.
Good for you. I don't care. That doesn't mean I can't follow them. I will sit in the parking lot.
I'm telling you where to go.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, just go to the go in there right now, so you can just go
telling you
there.
where they're going to be.
Thank you.
Her mom's key from the G.
Yes, this is my key.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know them? Or you
Deport them all! She's almost out.
No, it's okay.
Oh yeah, they're racist, AJ. They still
Yeah,
what?
they're gonna go to the. This is all
right
the.
here, right now.
What's that?
Is Willie
Okay,
right
where are
here?
the ICE officers? Because I want to know the process
No,
of what
I already
happened.
know. Somebody called ICE. We don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
But he's not ICE.
This isn't
Join
anything.
RPD.
Yeah, this is anything
So
through
we
RPD.
don't
We're
know
not.
if the police called or
No,
if
we.
someone else.
We're not
took
even
off.
allowed to call. We can't
Right,
call. Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
So I want to understand.
Look at this fucking idiot here. Jesus Christ. It's AJ's sister.
What do you want to understand?
You can't stop the car. Just get out of the road.
Grace, it doesn't matter. Once it's already over.
He's
it's
ICE,
over.
by the way.
Stop
leaving.
pointing.
I know, but I want to. He's a bitch.
So.
Stop it.
Well, so
Bitch.
they have their own protocols and stuff that they deal with. I don't know any of that.
Right.
That's on them. Okay.
So
Were you here the whole time?
Jesus Christ. We're sick of these illegal brown people, AJ. Do you understand? It's an invasion. We want them out. We voted for it. And the majority of Americans want it to happen. So it's going to happen. No matter what you and your goofball, mentally ill, fucking political buddies have to say about it. Bye-bye. What's up, Bobby? Bye-bye, AJ. Would you move back to Minnesota so you can free? So you can run the streets with those assholes that were trying to fuck with ICE. I want to, AJ, I want to see you catch a rubber bullet in your nose. That's what I want to see. Catch one in your nose. Yep. That's what I want to see. You know. Fucking Jesus Christ. See if I can find something interesting. Can't find shit. Oh, here you go. So Joy Reid was fired from MSNBC. And now I think she's on somebody's podcast claiming we didn't invent anything.
They can't originally invent anything more than they ever were able to invent good music.
Let's go check in on everybody's favorite woke grifter, Joy Reid, and she has not switched up her tune, surprisingly enough. After getting kicked off of MSDNC, or MSPM, what are they calling it these days, Abe?
MS
Nobody
Now.
cares. That's right.
MS Now.
Nobody cares. Let's go with that. Well, here she is, circling the drain of relevancy. So soak it in while you can, because she ain't going to be around much longer, boys. She is over here on this dude's Substack. She went from prime time MSNBC. They told you she was such a legit superstar. She got that black girl magic, boys, exuding all of the strong feminine empowerment, especially as a BIPOC. She got to be broadcast during prime time. Yeah, no. Now she's on some dude's Substack. Now she's on some dude's. That chick was AstroTurf. But anyway, she ain't going to change her tone. She doesn't at all understand what the hell is going on, right? She doesn't understand that she's AstroTurf. She doesn't understand that she was hired to do a propagandist job on MSNBC, DNC, whatever the hell the thing was called. That she was an ugly black chick specifically hired to lament about racisms to a bunch of old white people who watch Richard Madcow's stupid show, MSDNC. That's it, right? Once you deviate from MSNBC's, I don't know, base of stupid, dumb, libtard viewers, that message ain't gonna work. Even this guy's all confused by this. Let's you gotta listen to this. It's great. It's fantastic. Stupid bitch.
They can't fix the history they did. Their ancestors made this country into a slave hell.
First of all, every country was a slave hell. They can't fix what they did in this country. I didn't do anything in this country, you stupid bitch. I didn't do anything. I don't even fix anything. And by the way, America ended slavery. They have slavery on the African continent right now, you stupid bitch. She ain't mad about that because she can't make money off of that. She is still crying about 1619. It is 2025. And if you think that's stupid, wait till you see the rest of this clip. They can't fix what they did. Yeah, no. You know, we got a couple 100,000 dead soldiers in this country that would likely disagree with that stupid statement, you stupid vapid bitch.
But they can clean it up now because they got the Smithsonian. They can get rid of all the slavery stuff. They got PragerU that can lie about the history to the children. They can't originally invent anything more than they ever were able to invent good music. We black folk gave y'all country music, hip hop, R&B, jazz, rock and roll. They couldn't even invent that, but they have to call a white man the king.
You gotta be kidding. That guy is like, what is going on over here? I'm sorry, what? Oh, now you're complaining about Elvis? Do I have that right? I'm 50 years old. I don't know who Elvis is. Who is this message for? Look at these honky crackers over here. They can't invent anything. You're speaking in their invention. What are you talking about? White people invented the camera and the internet. Everything that you're using right now, you stupid idiot. They're white people. They stole it from a black person. Right? Isn't it fascinating? I find it utterly fascinating, Joy Reid, and all of your other.
Look at her fucking nose. She looks like she fell out the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. AJ Salty would beat your fucking ass.
Dumb race fair. I don't go around thinking like this, but you guys keep bringing it up and throwing it in people's faces. But black people invented everything. Oh, look at this. Black people. Oh, you white honky crackers keep stealing from us blacks as blacks, right? We're the original Tony Starks. We created everything. Yeah, well, then why is Africa such a shithole? You got an entire continent over there. You don't have there's nothing more than a 4-story building over there. There's anthills taller than the tallest building in Africa until 1970 something was an anthill. Look, that shit was crazy. Yeah. Black people invented everything. Well, when are black people in Africa going to start inventing electricity over there? You don't got no running water, clean water, electricity in that place. But they got music, boys. And we're going to steal it from them. Brought up Elvis. Holy balls. Holy balls. That's crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, no, get this dumb, stupid shit while it's hot, boys, because she is on the way out. She got an FDT hat on, boys. There you go. Look at she edgy. Look at she edgy. Fuck Donald Trump hat and a Black Girl Magic t-shirt. And she's crying about 1619. 1619. And Elvis. Boy, I didn't think that this race script could get dumber. And damn, I was wrong. That was Joy Reid magnitudes of wrong. This guy's sitting there going, what the hell? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not taking a lecture about racism from black chicks who go on podcasts and say white people can't invent anything. White people can't invent anything. America's still guilty for slavery, and these honky crackers only steal from black people. What an incredible world. What an incredibly stupid thing to say.
because they couldn't make rock and roll. So they have to stamp the king on a man whose main song was stolen from an overweight black woman.
She's still going on. I'm sorry, you still here? Oh, yeah, I'm still here. Oh, you honking crackers, and you Elvis. Elvis stole his name from Laquita Elvis. That's wild. Nobody cares. It's 2025. Holy balls. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching the videos. Point out, kept to date on Joy Reid saying the most incredibly racist shit.
What's up, Ludwig? She looks like a George Floyd doppelganger. She looks like she fell out the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. Why are we watching brown people? Yeah, AJ talking about fighting Sully. Sully will beat your fucking monkey ass, motherfucker. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, AJ? You fucking retarded motherfucker. Let's see. Trump preparing to deploy National Guard. Let's hear it. Let's hear from President Trump. You hear that, AJ? He's your president. You hear that?
Asking for assistance and say in return the state has not asked for federal intervention.
Wait a fucking minute. What the fuck? Oh, Christ.
According to the Washington Post, the Pentagon has been planning a military deployment to Chicago for weeks. The Post also reporting that plans could involve several options, including sending at least a few thousand members of the National Guard to Chicago as soon as next month. The Washington Post also reporting that there have been talks about using thousands of active duty troops in Chicago, but reports that plan is less likely to happen. Threats to deploy the National Guard to Chicago could come to fruition, according to the Washington Post, with possible plans to deploy as soon as September. This is all in support of what President Trump says is a crackdown on crime. National Guard troops have already been deployed in Washington, D.C., and this comes after Trump Friday alluded to Chicago being the next target. Despite these calls, Chicago police data shows violent crime is down in comparison to this time last year. Mayor Brandon Johnson
all they're doing is lying.
Had this to say at a block party earlier today.
One shooting, one homicide is one too many. And that's why this block club today is so powerful, because it's a reminder of how much work we have to do. Look at all of these young people and these families that are here today. This is who Chicago really is. What's being painted by the federal government is false. We love one another. We support one another. We put our arms around one another. We invest in one another because we know that we are our best keepers of one another.
Governor J.B. Pritzker saying in a statement tonight, in part, quote, Donald Trump is attempting to manufacture a crisis, politicize Americans who serve in uniform, and continue abusing his power to distract from the pain he is causing working families. And Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton referencing the Washington Post directly tonight, saying President Trump is trying to, quote, create chaos. Both Stratton and Pritzker say the state has not received any requests or outreach from the federal government asking for assistance, and say in return the state has not asked for federal intervention.
And Trump was talking, I think yesterday, about Maybe going to Baltimore instead of Chicago. Timed out, I guess. What are you talking about, AJ? Timed out what? Special K, what's up? Special K. What? What are you talking about, AJ? Did somebody time you out? I didn't. I don't know, AJ. Gay J. Gay Gay. Gay Gay. Yeah. See something there. Let's give old fucking. Let's give Dershowitz a listen. I don't always agree with Dershowitz, but.
The Dirt Show.
Both Republicans and Democrats are misusing the criminal justice system and weaponizing it. Some of you will remember that when after President Trump was elected, when he was president-elect, but before he was sworn in, I was invited to Mar-a-Lago to give a talk on weaponization of the legal system on lawfare. And the president, I'd met with him before that, and I told him I was speaking, and he said, "Oh, yeah, I want to come and hear you." And so he came, and he stood up in the back of the room, and I made my talk on lawfare. And I said at the end, the Democrats started it all, obviously, by going after Trump. Letitia James, Attorney General of New York, and the District Attorney of New York both campaigned on the issue of get Trump. And, now they're going after Jack Smith, saying he politicized the legal system. My God, these guys politicized the legal system more than anybody. So it all started obviously with District Attorney Bragg and Attorney General Letitia James. Bragg convicted Trump, got a jury with a judge who was one-sided, got a jury to convict Trump of a non-crime. It's just not there. It's not on the books. You can't find it. Nobody can figure out what it is. He listed payments to settle a case as a legal expense. Of course, what I would have done, and I'm a lawyer with 65 years of experience, I would have listed it as a legal expense, but they said, no, that was a misdemeanor. But the misdemeanor was gone by the statute of limitations, so they said, oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take this misdemeanor, which isn't a misdemeanor because he didn't do anything wrong. In fact, he didn't do anything. It was like a third secretary in his accounting office who did it. But we're going to take this misdemeanor and voila, we're going to turn it into a felony by saying he committed the misdemeanor in order to commit a felony. Wow, that's pretty complicated. Felony was he was going to cheat on his taxes 2 years hence by taking it as a legal expense. Well, A, it was a legal expense. Second, he didn't list it as legal expense on his taxes, and he didn't take it as a tax deduction. So that's just a myth. Then they said he did it to influence the election because nobody really in the world knew that there were accusations against Donald Trump. Oh my God, nobody knew that. There's so many accusations out there, so many lawsuits, that by paying this hush money, he helped increase his chances of being president. That is such total nonsense. It doesn't pass the Giggle test, but that's what the Democrats did. So in my speech, I turned to President Trump. He was in the back, and I said, I'm hoping that the Republicans don't sink to the level that the Democrats sunk to. And I hope they don't try to play tit for tat, get even. Just because the Democrats went after them and used lawfare against them, I was hoping the Republicans wouldn't use lawfare against the Democrats. The best response to being victimized by lawfare is to just announce, we're not doing this. We're not going to do this. We're not going to have lawfare. We're going to play it straight. And for the most part, they have. But now we're seeing at least indications that maybe the Justice Department will be subpoenaing people, both in the Epstein case, but more importantly on the weaponization cases, and maybe there'll be a grand jury. My answer is no, you shouldn't have a grand jury. What you should have is congressional hearings. That's what congressional hearings are about. They're supposed to be a check and balance on the executive and also on the judiciary. And so the way to do it is to have hearings, subpoena the witnesses. Yes, you can subpoena Democrats, that's fine. Subpoena them and cross-examine them and find out and get their documents. And only then, if there is a significant, substantial basis for opening a criminal investigation, then you open a criminal investigation. You don't engage in ready, fire, aim. It has to be ready, aim, fire. And the aim has to come from subpoenas and testimony in front of Congress, not criminal, civil. And yeah, sure, they can plead the fifth, but they won't. You're not going to get leading figures pleading the fifth. I've been advising criminal defendants for more than 60 years. In all those years, I have never once advised the client to take the Fifth Amendment. I've advised them to take the Fourth. I've advised them to take the First. I've advised them to take the Sixth. I've advised them to take the Seventh, the Eighth, but never the Fifth, never the Second.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Well, maybe I have the Second, because your right to bear arms if you're being charged with something that violates that right. I certainly have never advised them to take the Third Amendment. Nobody knows what the Third Amendment is. People are not allowed to quarter troops in their house except during wartime. But I've never advised them to take the Fifth, because even though taking the Fifth is not an indicia of guilt, it's perceived that way. And, I grew up during the McCarthy period when people were called Fifth Amendment communists. You're a Fifth Amendment communist. So I don't want my client to be considered Fifth Amendment criminals, Fifth Amendment, whatever. So I advise them not to take the Fifth. And I don't think any of these people are going to take the Fifth. They may claim executive privilege. That would be interesting, because many of them opposed the Supreme Court's decision on executive privilege. But hypocrisy is our national byword. So people will perhaps invoke executive privilege, even though they oppose the Supreme Court decision granting a broad executive privilege, a little bit too broad in my own view. But it's hard to deny the executive a privilege when the Supreme Court has already given the judiciary a privilege. Neither is in the Constitution explicitly, and both are probably required to some degree to allow the government to function. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I don't like the grand jury being convened first. I think that's always a last resort. And also, by the way, the statute of limitations is probably run on most of these acts. They took place for the most part, 8 and 10 years ago. There may be some that are within the statute of limitations. But again, don't weaponize. Don't engage in lawfare. I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. The nation is best served when the criminal justice system is reserved for real criminals who've done real criminal acts, and not for people who are targeted because of their political views. We do not ever want to turn into the country that Lavrenti Beria, the head of the KGB, and Stalin made Russia, when Beria said to Stalin, "Show me the man, and I'll find you the crime." In the New York case against Trump, James and Bragg both said, "Show me the man," and the man was Trump, and I'll find you the crime. And they both searched so hard to try to find the crime. And in neither case could they find the crime. So they made one up. They just made it up. It's not a crime. It's just made it up. I can't believe that the appellate courts will sustain that conviction, but in New York they might. We have to wait and see.
Right. Right. And my biggest problem with Dershowitz is he called out the Democrats for what they were doing to Trump, basically what they were doing to the country. But when they start fucking with the Jews, it was a whole different scenario. Now he's disowned the Democratic Party. You know, it was okay what his own party was doing to Americans with illegal immigration, and they stole the election, and they're fucking with Trump. And, you know, he called a lot of shit out, but you know, he didn't disown the Democratic Party until they started fucking with the Jews. You know, in other words, it was okay to fuck with Americans, but you know. Nelson here. What's up, Nelson? All right. Well, look, I'm going to get out of here. I got to fucking eat, man. I'm starved. I got meat cooking in the crock pot, so it should be pretty good. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. Stream again, definitely next Sunday. I forget the reason why I didn't stream last week. There was a reason. I just couldn't do it. All right, people. Again, thank you for stopping by, and we'll be back next week. See ya. Oh, fuck me. What the fuck?